both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Clippers, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And when I look at Dallas, they've been on a roll this season, currently first in the conference, but they know they still have a lot of work to do.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Derek Lively is out there with Flagg. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
Now, here's Washington. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Here's Irving. Up again. Pass to Flagg. Lively with the screen. And that one's good. Flagg.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Washington. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bogdanovich finds Beal. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Pass to Flagg. Bogdanovich against Washington. And the baseline jumper, no good.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Kicks it out to Leonard. A second chance effort. And Lively pulls it down.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Thompson for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
It's Flagg, top of the key. Count it. Flagg's got 5.
And with all he can do offensively, Flagg is such a dangerous pick-and-roll screener.
Here's Bogdanovich. Mavericks with the rebound. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Denied by the rim. Cooper Flagg believe the hype.
Here's Leonard. And Lively pulls it down.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Leonard with the steal. Bogdanovich passes to Harden. Beal against Thompson. Pocket 6. Nice move. And the rejection by Lively. Here's Flagg. He's got 5 with the shot. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. He's got 7.
Smooth J from Flagg there. An effective play for this team.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lively sends a screen for Thompson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got his second basket.
One of the purest shooters you'll ever see. Thompson's form impeccable.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Quickly comes in for Beal. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. Cooper Flagg, number 1.
Just great hands, guys. You can never relax when he's guarding you. And that's such a valuable quality. He's got his opponents on notice.
Yeah, his anticipation is just phenomenal. Always looking to jump the passing lane, pick your pocket, come up with the steal. You can't put the ball in front of him because he'll take it from you and then laugh at you.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And Leonard stays with it.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now, here's quickly. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Caleb Martin's checked in for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Mavericks trailed by 3. On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Thompson for 3. It's good from long range. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas. Los Angeles leading by 3. Quickly the pass to Dunn. The 19-foot shot. Leonard, no luck.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And it's good. 2 points.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Leonard pops in the layup for 2. Leonard's got 9 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside for Martin. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that was from the parking lot. You got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Quickly against Thompson. And Harden with the stuff.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
Here's Irving. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Harden can't hit. Now Irving. He's got 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And Beal kicks to quickly. Traps in the tray. He's got 5.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Irving from long range. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Daniel Gafford is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Najee Marshall. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Russell in at the point. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers last season, inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so here are the Clippers following the score by Dallas. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Marshall. It's hauled in by Dunn. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Here's Russell. After the basket by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Russell kicks to Marshall. For the 3. And Lopez pulls it down. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bogdanovic wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Caleb Martin. Flagg comes in for Najee Marshall. And Irving subbed in for Max Christie. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Jones.
on the floor for the Clippers. Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Bogdanovich. That three off the mark.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Dallas moving it around. Washington sets the pick for Flagg. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside, Irving. Inside, Beal with the steal. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And here is Quickly against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Beal dishes to Leonard. Plenty of space. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. Cooper Flagg, number 1.
Already in his first season, he's really a man in the paint. Ready-made with the strength and determination to make his presence felt.
Well, what he lacks in experience, he makes up for with toughness and hustle. And rebounding is one of those skills you can develop early, and he's been the best at it so far.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good from outside. The Mavericks trail. For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flagg. Boy, is he intense.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 7 points. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that one is good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Manuel Quickly, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now, here is Irving. He's got 14. Quickly with it, picked up by Thompson. And that one's good by Lopez.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
And we all know miscues can really be game-changing. Pretty much the most damaging play you can make is giving the ball to the other team without your defense being set.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
So, Clark, for those teams getting ready for the playoffs themselves, is it time to hit the gas or punch cruise control? You know, take off a little bit right now.
Well, I think it depends on the situation of the team, Kevin. Complacency is what you want to avoid. And knowing your team and its makeup and where you are positionally in the standings and health-wise, I think impact how you approach this last stretch.
Stolen by Quickly. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Irving attacking. Pass to Flagg. Thompson outside. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
14 foul.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Brook Lopez. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Quickly. Now here's Beal. The 11-footer. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Flagg missing. Los Angeles leading by 11 in the corner. Harden outside for Beal. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Outside Beal. Leonard looking around. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He gets that one. Washington's got his 2nd basket of the game.
It appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Now, here is Irving. Over in the corner, Washington. 3-pointers off the mark.
Foul. Flagg. 2nd personal foul. 15 foul.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
The previous play is under review.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it, double-checking, and the game continues on.
Like this.
So it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty Lue. And, Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all, and then playing with pace offensively. I've been doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, there's going to be some time to work things out, but they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. You think about the word power. It's like pow, and then kind of aggressive, don't you think?
I like that. Well, Artie, the more aggressive team usually wins, unless they're sloppy like everything Kenny wears.
What? You talk so much smack about me and about my style. I've leveled up, brother. I'm way past you.
Oh boy, get the runway ready. Kenny versus Shaq, kind of frightening to think about, actually. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Now Zubac after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Leonard draws the double. Harden kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trailed by 11. He's feeling it. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 18 points.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Beal can't get it to go.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And Flagg throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
To the inside, Zubac kicks to Leonard. Good! And that's 13 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Ball getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Outside Irving, and he banks in the layup.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over Flagg. Leonard, no luck.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Irving. Poke loose, and now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Back to you, Kevin.
They are happy to have him. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And he knocks down the first one. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Now Beal, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Over Washington. Beal can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Zubac's with it. Now defended by Flagg. And here's Bogdanovich for three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. Lively a screen on Hart. Pass to Lively. Flagg with it. He's got 13. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Oh, that's blocked.
Look at Flagg shutting down at the rim, using that leaping ability to get all over.
Thompson for three. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now Irving. James Harden missing on the three. Irving, good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Russell's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here, too. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Over in the corner, Zubac. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
One of the most composed scorers we have in our league. Thompson has the poise to make every shot count.
Now here's Harden. He's got 15. Pass to quickly. Fires the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Leonard finds quickly. Takes it out to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And he comes up with the deuce. Russell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's Ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
He throw good, James Harden.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mavericks trail by 14. Pass to Flagg. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And that 7-foot wingspan of Flagg helps him when he's in close.
Harden, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Flagg. He's covered by Leonard. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Harden. 1:24 left to play in the third. From down in the low post, it goes.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Mavericks with some changes. Harden's checked in for P.J. Washington. Najee Marshall comes in for Flagg. And Irving subbed in for Klay Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Lopez from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here he goes. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too.
Now Russell. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Gafford misses. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dunn passes to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
On the wing, Irving. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Martin in at the 4 slot. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. To the paint, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jacks up a 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Irving. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving against quickly. Scores off the crossover. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 assists. Pass to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Clippers leading by 14. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Marshall. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving passes to Gafford, and there it is for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Marshall with the steal. Out to Russell. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie subbed in for Caleb Martin. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Allie, thank you so much. Outside, Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And he makes that one.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 20.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Zubac.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Beal comes in for Dunn. And James Harden subbed in for Quickly.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Outside Irving. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Beal from long range. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Irving attacking. Here's Christie. Fires from the wing. And Jones pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Outside, Jones makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Clippers lead by 13.
All kinds of confidence from Jones there.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Flagg is checked in for Marshall. P.J. Washington comes in for Max Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Mavericks. To the middle. And Flagg throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Pulls it up. Misses off the left iron. Clippers leading by 11 to the paint. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. From deep, Harden gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Good! Lays it right in there.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Clippers leading by 12, and the foul called on Cooper Flagg. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Irving drives in, and he gets it to go.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Leonard, good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now Flagg. Here's Thompson. 1:25 left in the game. Now Irving. Shoots. Rebounded by Zubac.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Outside Leonard. Trained from outside.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they're finally going to take a game in this heated season series. This victory will give them 1 win, 2 losses, with 1 left to play on the year against Dallas.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Knocks down the 3.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Marshall with the steal. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.